When I started working in ocean conservation, I was like pretty much everyone else. I had no real idea what coral was. Yes, you'd know it's an animal, but you don't realise just how cool these animals are. I mean, they've been evolving for 500 million years, and they have almost superpowers. They build these giant cities that's home to 1 million species. They can clone themselves. They can use the energy of the sun to produce food. But they work on a different scale and time, so that we really find it very difficult to appreciate how magnificent they are. The story of what's happened to coral reefs is a fairly recent story. We've been recording coral reefs for a couple of years when we heard there was going to be a big global die-off. And we found ourselves with the right equipment at the right time to be able to become really the first team to chase an underwater heat wave to record and reveal what was going on. We are seeing the first planetary ecosystem that's in complete collapse, and it's happening all around the world. And that was when I realized that you can actually take this to another level through film. And I approached a documentary maker that I really respected, and he produced the most amazing piece of work, Chasing Coral, which won the Emmy for Outstanding Nature Documentary. This film, for me, captures the emotion of what's happening underwater and told the journey, the adventure that we went on over several years. When we were filming Chasing Coral, you were just seeing death and destruction everywhere we were going. You get these reefs that go from sort of browny colours to stark white for as far as the eye can see. But it was really when we arrived in New Caledonia that we saw something that is very, very rare indeed. And that's the ultra fluorescing in these incredible colours. When the corals get really heat stressed, they give off an algae that they use in their flesh to feed themselves. That gets expelled and then their flesh turns clear. And they actually produce this chemical sunscreen, which is the colour, the blues, the purples, and the bright yellows, that then almost seems to glow from the inside out. But then often the corals die as a result. You realise that this is one of the most tragic but beautiful sights in nature, and that was hard to take when we weren't really working on the solutions. We were just sort of revealing the problems. We've seen 50% of the corals on the Great Barrier Reef die between 2016 and 2017, and that's just the Great Barrier Reef. Saving coral reefs is really all about what we do over the next few years. The crisis is gaining momentum. It's a spectacle that everyone should see and everyone should be alarmed about. It was as if the corals were screaming, "Look at me, please notice." And so we thought, well, let's use their vibrancy to create the attention around this issue that we desperately need. And so we developed a campaign called Glowing, Glowing, Gone to do just that. What we're doing is working with Adobe Stock and Pantone to tell this story using colour. We've taken the colours from the imagery and we've created Pantone colours from that. The glowing yellow, the glowing blue, the glowing purple, and we're challenging the creative community and brands and influencers to get involved in taking that ocean warning and getting it heard by everyone. We need to urgently protect the reefs that we can save. In the next video, we're going to be meeting a New York artist and talking through our Glowing, Glowing, Gone campaign.